Ospreys, and welcome to this week's edition of Swoop Scoop. I'm Rhett Behringer.
And I'm Ash Anders, here to bring you up to date on what's going on in the world around you. This past week, Israel has declared a state of war as Hamas fighters invade and begin killing Israeli citizens. This weekend will mark days 8 and 9 of the conflict. As a response to the Hamas attacks, Israel has been hammering Gaza with airstrikes. Neighborhoods and industrial locations have been completely leveled, with dust and rubble littering the ground. Israel has also vowed to shut off electricity, gas, and water to the area until Hamas releases over 150 Israeli captives. As of now, over 25 Americans have been killed and 17 are still missing. President Joe Biden went on record to share that the attack by Hamas is the, quote, worst attack on the Jews since the Holocaust.
While fighting continues in Gaza, America has been showing support to Israel in multiple different ways. Multiple cities have been lighting up their skyline in blue to represent the Israeli flag. On the political front, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke on behalf of the U.S., sharing the government's standings with Israel. Take a look.
Good evening, everyone. I came to Israel bearing a simple message. The United States stands with Israel and with its people. Today, tomorrow, every day.
The House of Representatives is currently scrambling to make a decision concerning who will sit as the Speaker of the House. Representative Steve Scalise has been named the GOP nominee, but other Republican representatives have said that they will not endorse this decision. Scalise will need 217 votes to be named Speaker, and without the key votes of Republican members, he might not be able to secure the position. Until a decision is made, the government will remain at a standstill, with a possible government shutdown looming next month. If a Speaker is not chosen soon, the U.S. economy and its people will begin feeling the effects.
Multiple residents in Tampa have been displaced from their homes as tornadoes ripped through the area. 2 tornadoes rocked the Tampa Bay area early Thursday morning. One condo building in Dunedin was completely ripped open during the storms. The twisters brought extensive damage to the Citrus, Pinellas, and Pasco counties. More than 6 million people were under a tornado watch in North and Central Florida until 3 p.m. on Thursday afternoon. When the storm watch concluded, teams began assembling to clear the debris. So far, no injuries or deaths have been reported.
A teenage author has an impactful message for the 1 in 36 American kids with autism just like him. The 13-year-old wrote the new book, Ziggy Superbrain, with the help of his mom as a tribute to autistic people in the form of an autobiography. The Farmville middle schooler was diagnosed on the spectrum at a young age and says the book is based on his own experiences. Focusing on how he overcomes daily challenges with kindness, Ziggy shared a little bit about why he wanted to write the book.
I want our kids to know what it is like to have autism, and that it's okay to be unique in your own special way.
Ziggy and his mom, Ashanti Williams, have also founded a nonprofit called An Autastic Dream. The two hope to raise money for those with autism and to eventually open up a sensory center in eastern North Carolina.
Each year, many members of the U.S. Marines suffer with severe PTSD as a result of their time in service to the country.
One Marine veteran embarked on an incredible cross-country journey to bring awareness to those who deal with PTSD as a result of their service.
To hear more about the story, we go to Grace DeRoby. Grace?
Matt Perella, a Marine veteran, and his horse Buck began their journey in Southern California, traveling nearly 7,000 miles to North Carolina. The trip began in April and ended this past Tuesday after he successfully crossed 17 different states. Perella shared that he ended his journey in the Marines in 2004 after 5 years of service. The former Marine shared that this trip was designed to bring awareness to the problem of PTSD for veterans. He also shared that he was able to go on his own personal journey of healing over the long trip. Perella has founded the Righteous Life Rescue Ranch, which will help other vets facing PTSD challenges. Back to you guys.
Someone in California has won the second largest jackpot in U.S. history. There was a single winning ticket matching all 6 numbers for this $1.7 billion grand prize in Wednesday night's drawing. The ticket was sold at Midway Market and Liquor in Fraser Park, California, and the lucky winner will have the option of a cash payout worth $774 million. The winner will also have the option of receiving a one-time payment followed by 29 yearly payments that will increase by 5% each year. The Powerball went through 36 drawings beginning in mid-July for a winner to be named.
Most patients expect to leave their doctor with a prescription for medicine, not a prescription for a cat. Robin Sipe was visiting her local doctor when she opened up about the loss of her beloved pet. Her condition was described as a broken heart, which Dr. Earl King felt could be cured by a new friend. Sipe took her prescription and went to a local farm to grab some produce. This is where she met her new best friend, Earlene. The kitten suffered an injury at birth that resulted in losing part of her paw. The pair instantly fell in love with each other, and Robin shares that the new addition to her home has made a huge difference. Sipe plans to pay her doctor's kindness back by bringing Earlene to facilities that support veterans who are dealing with limb loss.
Taylor Swift continues to make waves as fans flock to theaters on opening weekend of her Eras Tour movie. She's breaking records left and right, with the film on track to be the highest-grossing concert film ever released.
One of the most famous shopping complexes in LA, called The Grove, was shut down for the premiere. Taylor herself made an appearance in a stunning blue dress representing the blue on the cover of her upcoming album release of 1989, Taylor's Version.
Fans who go to see the movie are encouraged by Swift to share friendship bracelets and sing along.
An amazing discovery in New Mexico takes fans back to the future with an artifact lost in time. To hear more about this, we go to Barry McRae of CNN.
That's the sound of an original 1981 DeLorean with only 977 miles on it, being pried open for the first time in nearly 2 decades. The stainless steel machine gaining new ownership after sitting in a Waukesha County barn, untouched and undriven.
He said he would go out in the barn and just look at it because he thought it was a really cool car.
Michael McElhatton is the owner of DeLorean Midwest, a restoration company. He says he got wind of the hidden treasure by a phone call all the way from New Mexico.
It happened pretty quick because once I found out the car was close and it was a low mileage car, I was excited to go take a look.
The nephew of the car's original owner told McElhatton they were looking to sell the piece of history.
Since Halloween is coming up, a famous footwear brand has just announced a new pair of sweet kicks that you can wear trick-or-treating. Crocs has paired up with Hershey's to bring chocolate lovers their dream pair of shoes. They designed the footwear to look like the classic Hershey's bar and a Reese's peanut butter cup. The Reese's design will set you back $55, and the original Hershey's design will set you back a bit more at $65. Fans can purchase a pair of the limited time collab at crocs.com or at footlocker.com.
For now, this has been this week's edition of Swoop Scoop. Be sure to tune in next week to get the scoop on the latest breaking news. I'm Rhett Behringer.
And I'm Ash Anders. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.